Right then, you bunch of scallywags. I thought it was a while since I'd done a random crap video. I haven't done one of those in a while. I used to do them quite a lot, but I haven't done one for a fair while now. And some people had picked up on that, and they were like, "Hey man, you haven't done a random crap video for a long while." No, I haven't. Now, I have got some light bulbs. They're pretty cool. But also, I managed to find, well, my dad managed to find, amongst his pile of stuff probably somewhere, the Haynes manual for the... There goes the drill. The Haynes manual for this Honda Camino moped, which I have sitting over there. So, that means I'll be able to flick through it and find which plug of sparks I need in order to get it running again, because I can't find the right spark plug anywhere for it. But now that it's got all the information I'm gonna need, I might even better find it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look through now and try and find. Oh, look what we got here. Tell you what, look, it even comes with a poster. I'm surprised it ain't been taken out of it. God bloody hell, man. Look at that. It's probably stuck together or something. Oh, look at that. Honda PA50. Recommended lubricants. Sweet. Look, checklist. Weekly or every 200 miles. 200 miles. I don't know how many miles it's got on it. You should check all them stuff. Horn. I didn't know how to horn. Spark plug. Oh, look. Spark plug. Type NGK BP6HS or BP5HS. It even tells you the gap. Oh, sweet. Contact breaker gap. Ignition timing. Tells you everything. It's a pretty handy little poster. I won't even need to look through the book. Oh man, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm going to look through the book anyway. Nice. But anyway, aside from that, I've got myself some bulbs of light because I did actually fix that and put a plug on that in a previous video you may have seen. I also made a light and put it outside, but I have got another light somewhere. It's vanished, don't know where it is, but I've got these two floodlights here which I dismantled from that's like a tripod thing. Those floodlights there, they sat on that. These are 400 watt floodlights. I bought them like well cheap for some lighting in here. But the bulbs went, both of them, one bulb went and the other one went. I've got to rewire this one because I pulled the wire out the other day by accident. But yes, we got a little junction box here which splits the power from the plug, splits it and then puts it into both lights. So I've got myself some bulbs. I've got two spare ones just in case. 400 watt. These are supposed to be energy saving, as far as I can see. Oh, see. As far as I can see. Yeah, it says energy saving, I'm sure it does. Halogen bulb. 400 watt. 500 watt equivalent. Fair enough. Eco halogen bulb, 400 watt, equivalent to 500 watts. Save 20% energy. Wow, as if I really care. Color temp, 2800. Lifespan, 2000 hours. Starting time, below a second. Apparently. Anyway, let's get this one rewired and then put the bulbs in, and then I'm going to try and find us a place to mount them. I've got to make sure that when the door comes up it don't hit them, so I'm probably going to mount them probably on that beam there where that light is, maybe, and face one that way and one this way. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Luckily it weren't nothing too difficult. Well, I say luckily, it wouldn't have been anything too difficult anyway, because if these wires had come out I'd just put them back in again. It's an easy scenario. You got live, earth and neutral. Just connect them. It's simple. If you can't do it, there's something wrong with you. Do that back up, put that on there, it's job done. Sweet. I'm just going to check that actually, because that live one looks like it's starting to come out a little bit, so just give that a little check, give them all a little pull check. I suppose they'll be alright. I'm just going to poke it in a little bit more because it doesn't look like it's in enough. Sometimes these things, when they come from the factory, the factory workers aren't as good as what they could be. Depends on where they come from. But yeah, there you go. Probably not British made. So we'll see how it goes. I've had to do a little bit of messing about in here because I noticed one of these wires is pulling out this junction box. Now I've noticed that was broken already, that one was cracked already, and so is that one in there. So it's pretty bad materials basically holding this together. Never mind, eh? Now, just for those of you that might be interested, this is a simple, just junction box basically. This is just like protective, supposed to be waterproof housing, and it's just a connector block basically. You've got the main power wire coming in with your wires, live, earth and neutral, and then you've just got the neutral, the earth and the live for both of these lights going in there. It's a very, very simple piece of electronics. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just supposed to be a waterproof casing with a lid. Don't know whether it is, I don't really fancy testing it. Very bad plastic though. Them screws weren't even particularly tight and that's broken, so never mind. These things happen, I just have to be careful with it. And yeah, so let's get to it now. Finally, eventually get the bulbs in. Right, so I did actually only put one bulb in because I did notice that, I think it's that right one there, I went to take the bulb out that was in there and it looked perfectly fine. It didn't look blown at all. I can't remember if I replaced it at some point, I forgot about it. So I've left that one in to see what happens. I've only replaced the bulb in this one here. There's no particular reason for them being on the floor. I'm not expecting them to blow up and destroy the earth. I'm just putting them on the floor so that I don't get blinded when I turn them on, because these are actually quite bright when they work. So here we go. Okay, one works. That bulb is obviously blown, so I'm going to replace that bulb now and then we'll be away. Okie dokie. This is the old bulb. The one that looks like it's okay. If we look at it, it looks perfectly fine. Oh, my grubby fingers are on it now, but it was nice and shiny. The filament is not broken in any way. It's attached. So, not quite sure why it wasn't working. I might get, just for a bit of fun, I might get the old tester and test continuity on it. See whether we got, oh, that might be why. Oh, that's probably why. The connection's probably no good on that end. Probably all burnt or something. Anyway, let's plug them back in. Test the other side. Hey! Oh. Huh. Can't turn the plug off now. Huh. What's that all about then? Alright. So my plug socket's just broken. So that one works. Well, that's just the way things go. I suppose on the good side is it's stuck on, if you know what I mean. And it could be worse, it could be broken on the off position, then I wouldn't be able to use the plug at all, but at least I can still use it until I replace it. Anyway, at least we know the lights work. Now I've got to decide where I'm going to mount them. I don't know whether to mount them on the inside or mount them outside in the garden. I'll have to have a look and see what I decide to do on the wall there, on the side of the garage. Very simple. I'm going to use some clips to clip that there. Comes through the hole. And then eventually, like not yet, this part here is just temporary. At the minute, here I've got a light switch which is for my inside light, and it will be for that one as well when I get around to wiring it up, but it's just for that one at the minute and that one. But I'm going to get one of those double ones, so I'll have one light switch for inside and one for them outside lights, and that cable will come in and go into the light switch in the back there. And then I'm going to board over this, so this will all be boarded, but for now it just comes along and goes into that plug in the wall there. So yes, worked out pretty well. Just going to leave it like that for the time being. It will give me some light outside. So yeah, still got this one. What's this? Oh, this is an alarm. This is like a door alarm that I've got. I found it on eBay ages ago. It's like an entry alarm. I was going to put it on the door. I never got around to it though. Don't know how it's powered, whether it's mains electric or whether it's battery powered. I'd imagine. Oh, this is right there, look, battery powered. Huh. I might even fit that in a minute. That'd be pretty handy. To remember to type a little code in each time though. But I've still got this light here. This is just an ordinary 500 watt floodlight. I was gonna, don't know where I'm going to stick this one yet. I might put this one inside. I was going to put the other two inside, but I might put this one inside. I just need to get some more wiring to wire it up. But I might put it inside, maybe at the back facing this way or something. It's always, you can never have enough lighting, that's the problem. It's always a pain in the ass when you're trying to do something, like take something apart or do anything really, when it's pitch black, you know, so it's always handy to have some good lighting.